Hi everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love. I'm here for you every day, and I'm going to do a daily love message, and this is for Monday, Magical Monday, July 21st. And I always forget to say this, but if you'd like a love read from me, you can email me at tch4tomorrow@gmail.com. So I'm going to use the Twin Flame Ascension deck for messages for the journey for both of you. And then I'm going to use the Twin Flame Awaken Path Tarot deck for messages from your person and what you would like to say to them. All right, so let's get started. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, what are the messages? What are the messages for this journey today? What are the messages for this love journey today? What are the messages? Oh, we got two more coming out. So we have, this one. I'm going to take that one. It just popped out of the top of the deck. Bottom of the deck is transformation. This is battle of head versus heart. So 44 is, there's a lot of stability, security, and safety when you have the heart and the head balanced. So this is something that your person may be struggling with right now. And, the energies that came in, I feel like they came in last night. I felt some different energy when I woke up this morning. The energies that came in very much are, very much you have to stay grounded in this energy. It's very much wanting to take you out of your body into your head. So you have to stay grounded, spend time out in nature. Feel like there's that green energy of the heart, but also it's reminding me to, grounding as well. The red in the center. But this is the divine masculine, so he may be struggling right now with the battle of the head versus the heart. And, breathing, breath work, staying grounded, listening to music that balances the mind and the heart, listening to relaxing music such as, they're saying anti-anxiety music is what they're giving me. So anti-anxiety music may be good as well, or music, instrumental music to take away negativity. That will also help. There's YouTube, I know, has frequency music, and it's with using selenite crystal, and it's you just play it while in the background while you're doing, even if you're just sitting in stillness. You can play it in the background while you're driving. It's a great way to focus the mind, anything that's going to help focus the mind. And like I said, staying grounded at this time is going to be very good. But I feel like this is a struggle for the divine masculine energy, which we all have. That divine masculine energy, we're made up of feminine and masculine. So that's why I say this is the overall energy of transformation. So it's transforming the heart, transforming the mind, so that it can come together and think of that beautiful. I'm going to do the symbol over the mind, the head, and down to the heart, the infinity symbol. And you could do that. You could picture that as you're meditating, doing that symbol from the mind to the heart, connecting and flowing ever so beautifully in balance. So you can do that little visualization as you're meditating, or as you're closing your eyes and breathing in love and breathing out fear. Okay, that just came to me, so I'm sure that it's from spirit. And then we have 7-7 rebirth. So manifesting, this is, yeah, oh my gosh, rebirth is, this is the unleashing of a personal freedom. You know, this is that butterfly energy coming in for us, and it's, you know, really being grateful for all the freedom that you have. You know, it's changing your perspective about the journey and recognizing that I want to say this, you know, I want to say it as they're telling me. So it's changing the perspective about the journey and being grateful for the freedom that you have now, you know, in separation, because, you know, a lot is going to change when you come into union. A lot is going to change quickly. And so it's important to focus on the gratitude of having the freedoms that you have now and going places that you need to go or that you can go. You know, just picking up and being able to leave and not, you know, having to say, oh, honey, you know, I'm going this way, you know, or, you know, because you want to spend time, you know, you'll also have that time to yourself, but it becomes, um, it just is, it becomes different when you have someone else that you are connected to, and you're connected to your person now, but it's on a spiritual. When you come into the physical together, a lot of things will shift. So it's enjoying your freedoms now and appreciating, showing gratitude for that now. And this has a mix of heart energy, the magenta energy of love, and it also has that crown chakra violet energy in it. And I see this as a butterfly, definitely. So, birth, death, and the rebirth, you know, everybody's on their own stage right now. You know, we have the overall energy of there's a transformation happening between the head, the mind, and the heart. But then we also have this rebirth where you're stepping into the rebirth energy and feeling the freedom, your personal freedom, which brings in a lot of joy. That butterfly representing the transformation and the joy that that happens. And then we have yeah, the queen, the divine feminine, 8-8 abundance coming in. And this is, you know, she's in her red. Look at all that red grounded energy. So important to get out, to stay grounded in these energies for sure. But this is bringing in that the queen energy of abundance flowing in, you know, grounded and rooted in the present moment. Um, you know, having her wand as well. This could be, you know, the Queen of Wands here. Passionate, lots of passion, lots of fire energy, creative, knowing what she wants, what direction she's going to go. This is the divine feminine energy, the queen. And I'm seeing the independence here with the peacock feathers in the background as well. Independent, knowing what she wants, and grabbing it. You know, she's grabbing that wand. Any new project coming in, she's grabbing it and going for it. Yeah, really beautiful. And then we have the generator. Yep, this is what I've been saying all along. Stay grounded. So this is the generator is. I feel like this is. You know, I'm seeing two things in this card. So there's the Merkaba, and so it's the heart connection, and but I'm also seeing the mind connection again. And so this is showing again the connection. I'm going to show you, showing the connection again between, you know, there's a transformation happening between the mind and the heart right now. So here's the showing the minds of each of you and the heart in between. So staying grounded is going to be very important because it helps take you out of um, chaotic mind patterning, and it helps bring in healing energy. It helps to bring in transformative energy. It helps you to release things that you need to release as you're connecting with, the grounding energy. But it just overall keeps you stable. It's the generator for that stability and that balance, coming in between the mind and the heart. And then we have the path of least resistance, another 88. Choose ease and grace. Yeah, so you can say, I am grateful. I am grateful and joyous for the abundance of growth, ease, and grace on my journey. You can use that affirmation. This is the path of least resistance. So asking spirit, saying that you're grateful and gratitude for the abundance. I am grateful and happy for the abundance of growth, ease, and grace on my journey here and now. And that will come in for you. And it's showing, like the dark side, leaving that behind, and it's showing the door opening to all of this beautiful, abundant light and transformation. There's the butterfly. And I'm also, when I look at it this way, I'm seeing a piano right here. So I'm seeing music is going to be involved for some of you walking through this new door. Wow. And it's like having the choice. Yeah. It says choose ease and grace, and it's having a choice. You're having a choice between two doors. You can either go down, through the door of fear and darkness, black and white, meaning, seeing things are just, either black or white, instead of all possibilities. And, or choosing the door of limitless. I am limitless. I am full of possibilities. I am transforming, into the light, deeper and darker, deeper and deeper into the light. So that, so path of least resistance is choosing ease and grace, and asking spirit to get, to help you to walk the highest path, asking spirit to help you choose to always walk the highest path through your lessons. And then we have one with self blossoming. This is the one that was sticking out of the top of the deck, 88, another card of abundance. This is the lily, this is the lotus, the lily, blossoming out of the muck and the mire, coming through the emotions, rising above everything, and really blossoming into the oneness with self, connecting with your higher self, your spiritual self, for both of you. And then we have Master Alchemist. And I'm going to plug my phone in really quick because I don't want to rush this. Okay. Yeah, it's at 5%, so I better plug it in. It may shift a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, so we have, there it goes. Let's see if I can get this. There we go. Oh. Wow, taking you for a ride today. How about that? Okay, Magical Monday. Things may seem a little topsy-turvy, but it's easily shifted back into place through grace and ease. So we have Master Alchemist 55, and I was seeing yesterday 55 everywhere. So this is about the violet flame activation. This is the violet flame. I know there's an angel that also that that carries the violet flame too, or that you can call upon for the violet flame. But the person that I always call upon is, that I read online about the violet flame, is Saint Germain. Saint Germain is the carrier of the violet flame, so I always call upon him to bring it down and cleanse each of the chakras with the violet flame. And that is a beautiful alchemy that happens when you do that. So, and when you do it for yourself, you're doing it, it affects your person as well. So, remembering that, and let's get some messages for the viewer from your person, and let's see what you want to say to them. So, what are the messages? What does Divine Masculine want to say to the viewer? What does your person want to say to the viewer? Ooh, I just had a big clump of cards come knocking out. Ooh. Let me see, make sure I don't lose my phone here. Just 1 second. I had like a lot of cards. I'm talking like 12 cards come out, so I'm not going to take those. See if I can get this settled in here. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's see what other messages. I want to make sure I got them turned the right way. What other messages do we have from your person, viewer, to you? What are the messages for this magical Monday and from your person? And look at the bottom of the deck, the star. This is their wish fulfillment. And, this is bringing in healing energy for both of you. Hope and healing, inspiration, positivity. You're their wish. Wow. So let's see what they say. Oh my gosh. Wow. First card out is the Ten of Cups. They see a happy, fulfilling life with you. They see just, family harmony. They see emotional stability with you. I mean, they are just like, I just get this feeling of like, it's like I feel like somebody's just picking, like I feel like I'm in a hot air balloon and I'm just floating up. It's like that's the feeling I get from this card. Them just, when they think of you and when they think of your future together, they just feel like elevated. They just feel like they're floating. Wow. 5 of Pentacles. This is, they're experiencing right now that 5 is change, but they're experiencing hardships and loss. They're in isolation. They're struggling with their employment, and they're feeling like abandonment. So, there's a lot of things that they're healing right now in that isolation. But this is 5, where that change is occurring right now. So we go the 10 when they think of you and elevation, and they're experiencing all of this hardship and loss. And then we have the 10, they're letting you know this. And then they have the 10 of Wands. This is them feeling extremely burdened at this time, anxiety, defeated, burnout. And this is a 10, like this is the ending of burdens for them. So things are changing. Things are going to be changing. They're coming out of this, and it's the end of burdens, the ending of the burdens for them as they close karmic cycles. And let's see, what do you want to say to your person? What is it that you want to say, viewer, to your person? I'm hearing I love you. What do you want to say to your person? Don't worry. I'm hearing that as well. What do you want to say to your person, viewer? Okay. Ooh, I'm just getting angel bumps. Okay, so overall energy is Queen of Swords. Honest and fair, cutting out what no longer serves you. You're becoming independent, you're telling them. Um, you're being objective and truthful. So you're letting them know that your overall energy is, you're becoming more independent. You're cutting out things that no longer serve you. You're focusing on honesty and fairness and, cutting away the things that don't serve you or the connection. Oh, wow, there's an extra card that was here that I didn't see pop out. Wow. So the first two cards that came out, you're letting them know that when it comes to them, you feel generous, you feel caring, the Queen of Pentacles. You feel generous, you feel caring, you feel, you want to nurture them, you want to hug, you want to love them. You feel, this, yeah, the Queen of Pentacles is, that queen of having everything she needs in the physical herself. And you can see here, she looks pregnant. So having everything that she needs and having new projects, new abundance coming in, by the look of the pregnancy, and nurturing, feeling a nurturing, a caringness, a generousness, and yeah, toward them. And then you have the Queen of Wands. This is you feeling, you're telling them you feel like passionate, you feel determined, you feel like you're gaining in confidence, and self-assuredness and charisma. And, you're going towards your passions. So these two are coming out to give them that message. And then you have the Knight of Swords that came out. This is, this is something that you're telling them you hope. You're hoping that they'll be assertive, because you're feeling impatient. You're hoping that they'll be direct and daring, and motivated with this connection. So you're giving them that message. You're hoping that Knight of Swords comes in, and um, and then Ace of Cups. This is you telling them that you are feeling more emotionally connected to them. You're feeling this love, and you're feeling deep feelings for them, and you're also, working, on your intuition and deepening of your spirituality. And the cup is, you're working on the cup of self-love, so that you can come together into that holy grail, each of you with your cup of self-love. So really beautiful messages that you gave them, and that they are giving you, telling you that they're healing, and they just feel this elation when they think about your future together. So I hope this helps. I am wishing you so much abundance, so many miracles and magic in your magical Monday. Love you guys all so much. Namaste.